Hi and welcome to my newest video. My name is Leah. This is Leah's Tidying World, and I thought I want to try and tackle these books. So basically, one second, this is my bookshelf. It's so full of little bits and bobs. I had a bit of an epiphany yesterday how to get closer towards minimalism, which might seem like a big goal now, but yo, what's wrong with the lighting? But I realized I need books like this, one of my favorite books, and maybe not keep every little book I have. So I know that the last bookshelf was kind of the books that I needed the least. I don't know if you heard that, but that was my candle and this was my heating. So I took them all out, wiped them with this, and I also realized I don't want any little stuff in front of it. So my goal is to let go of as many as I can. Like, try to, similar to how KonMari does with paper, try to like not keep any of them. But I know I will keep some, but like try to not keep any of them so that hopefully I will keep only a few. Which is kind of difficult because they speak to my heart. I'm so confused. I don't know if I should be doing this, but I feel like I never read them. There are some that I have never read, and I know you're supposed to let them go according to Marie Kondo, but I'm gonna give some of them another chance, but we will see how it goes. But I just wanted to take you along, so this is the intro. It's difficult. I know like you're supposed to keep like sentimentals for last, but I feel like everything is somewhat sentimental. So I'm letting go of this. Why is there a pin here? I'm letting go of the pin too. Oh no, what's in here? Well, some of this I might need to do like off camera. Oh, this one is empty. But I made this myself. Maybe I can sell it. Oh man, it's so difficult. I think this is something I went through and I decided to keep this. Maybe I can use this in like spells or like some fun stuff. I know I'm keeping this one. It's too difficult already. I know these are sentimental, so... But well, I found one too. Cats rule. That's so true. Like, this is so cool, but... I don't need any more random bits. It's so cute, though. Oh my god. I don't even know. Why did I try? Okay, so I sorted them into everything that's unread. This is not even a book. I think I'm letting go of this. It contained these, which is nice to have them together in one place, but they bring me more joy than this. I think I'll let go of this. These two are read and bring me definite joy. And I mean, like, everything brings me joy. That's why it's so difficult, like, but I feel like those were more joy than this. I don't know, this actually, I really loved it, but I have it double, and I read the other one. But this is such a nice version. Look at that. It's even embossed. Like, that's so pretty. Every book lover will understand me. I'll keep this. Oops. I have read this. I'm the kind of person who, like, I should say used to probably, but like, read her books like more than once. If I like the book, that's kind of the point of having a book, because there's people who say if you read it once then you're probably not likely to read it again. It's like, why would you buy a book if you're not gonna read it twice? Like, that's kind of the point of having a book, so you can read it again if you want. So that's my debate with this, because I read it. It's not really a favorite, but it's kind of enjoyable, so I might want to read it again. That's the only reason why I'm keeping it. And then this one surprisingly brought me less joy than the others I just showed, but it's still really nice. It's about tidying up, which fits. I kind of want to keep all of them. And this one, I don't remember if I've read it or not. And then here are some notebooks. This one is the only one I filled. And I'm keeping this one for sure. But I could put them to another place where my notebooks are, but at the same time, I don't mind the rules in my hand. I don't know if sometimes you draw more attention to it by talking about it, but if anyone was wondering, apparently it's for protection, so I just tried it out for fun. Yeah, so like these ones are similar to this. I guess I don't need all, but why am I like so confused? I was gonna tell you, I don't know if I'll get anywhere today because it's so difficult for me. I hope most of you can relate and that you're happy that I'm doing this and, you know, publicly, to maybe hopefully inspire some of you to try and tackle things too, like by someone who understands how hard it can be, because I know no one's perfect, but it always looks so perfect when somebody managed all over social media, these people who like manage to make their homes minimalistic already, and it just looks like a show home and so perfect, like so well, perfect, but in a good way. But like, I mean, that's great, but it just sometimes seems like unachievable. I said achievable. What kind of a Freudian slip was that? So does my subconscious think it's achievable? That would be good, you know. But like, I did this exercise where you write everything down as if it's already happened, or was it a will feature? I think as if it's already happened, or as a why question, so that your subconscious starts believing it, and then you obviously, like, you're meant to get better at it because your subconscious believes it. Maybe that works. Who knows? Yeah, I just don't know. Guys, it's so difficult. Like, I mean, something like this, for example, I've had this since my youth, but I never read it, and I know, according to KonMari, which I genuinely believe in, that's meant to, like, have taught you that you didn't really need the book, but then why do they still bring me so much joy? Especially this one brings me so much joy, and it's new, and it's like, spend my money on it, and I don't see myself becoming the person who doesn't buy any books anymore. So would it make sense to buy books, read them, and then let go of them? Not so much. I wanted it to be just my favorites, but even looking at the shelf through the camera, I think puts it in perspective, because it probably looks worse than it does to me in my everyday life. But I wanted to try anyway, even if I don't get anywhere today. And then some of these are difficult because my mom has stories in them, but I've never read the rest. And every time I like want to let go of them, but like I feel like I can't because my mom has stories published in them. So like that's cool. This is an anthology, and there are different stories in here. But something like that is so cool. What if I want them back? I won't be able to like buy them so easily. So because I think they have like, I don't know if it's yearly, but you know anthologies, how they always come out at a certain year and then you don't really buy the same one later, if that makes sense. Why is this so difficult? I recently wanted to try to read this. I don't love reading as much as I used to, and it's just sad having to having become this person, because I feel like I loved reading so much, and it's strange to be I feel like I don't identify with it. I identify with somebody who's an avid reader, but I'm not anymore. I don't even know why I'm spilling these secrets, you know. I think I want to keep this. I started reading it, But this is so new that it also, like, it suits what I'm doing, like decluttering. So I think it makes sense to keep this. I feel like it always makes sense to keep all of them. You know, ambitious goal with like, oh, I'm gonna like try to get rid of all of them. That's how I'm gonna think, so that I'll get. I feel like the longer I wait, the longer I take, the more I talk myself into keeping things. And I know I shouldn't tackle the sentimental. I know that's what gets you stuck too. But then if I keep all my sentimental stuff for later, I don't have a sentimental place, so it's like, oh, I've been talking for 7 minutes. I feel like, I don't, if I had a specific space, then I would know where to come back to later, but I feel like I'll have to do everything double if I keep everything, if I keep all the sentimental books in my bookshelf, because then I have to do all the books again just to find the sentimental ones. Not only that, that's not the biggest problem, but some of these I've had the longest, so I feel like I don't want to face the fact that I'll never read this, because in my dream world I'm like this avid reader soul who like read everything in like middle high German that I don't even understand or whatever. I think I'm gonna take another talking break, or I'll talk too much, but I wanted to show you a result, but like I don't know what to do, guys. Can anyone let me know if you ever feel the same way when tidying up or decluttering, because I don't want to feel alone. I don't know if I'm ready to part with all of these books, but I just want fewer things, because I never get to reading them anyway. I suppose I could buy it again, which might even be nice because it's, oops. Hi there. So bleached, sun bleached on the one side. You know, when I put all these books that I haven't read in one place, I felt a little bit of relief that almost like, no, I don't need to read them. I don't know how true it was. I feel like I want to let go of them. I want to let go of them more than I do. Does that make sense? I feel like I need to stop talking because I don't want to bore you guys. Let me know what you think so far. Give me some advice. Oh my god, it's so difficult for me. Why is it so difficult? I haven't read this in, it's gonna be embarrassing to tell you the year that I haven't read those. The years for how long I've had it without reading it. I started though. And now they made a movie out of this, you know? It's on Netflix, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure, but... It would be probably more than 13 years. So embarrassing. And I just don't let go of it. I just have it. That makes it sound worse than it seems to be when you live with the things. I'm gonna take another break. I'll probably edit it in the same video anyway for you guys to watch, but you know what? Maybe there'll be a result, maybe there won't be. But what's my kind of, not addiction, like, what do you call this when you have these attachments to things that, like, if I don't read them, and I suppose I could buy it again, but then, like, it would be different, and this was a gift by somebody. I know this makes it sentimental, fair enough, but this is not sentimental. This is not sentimental. I just want to be a bigger reader than I am, I think. But this author is so funny and so fun. This kind of makes for a light read. Like, I have read the other one, so I wanted this one, The 100-Year-Old Man, I think. I suppose I could do without this and I could buy it again if I wanted it. Because now it's just like, oh, I still haven't read this. Oh, I still haven't read this. The Lost Art of Being a Lady. Maybe I'll keep this. Because it brings me so much joy. Could try to make... And I used to have this attitude towards books. Like, it didn't matter how many you have. And it's like, I wanted my own library in my house or something. I love books, and there's people who are like this, and I kind of identify with that, and it's like, I know I talk too much, but those people can understand me, and to them it's probably not a big deal to have this many books, but How can I ever be minimalist if I can't even let go of some books? Yeah, let me take a break, I suppose. I just don't know. Why is this so difficult for me? I feel like I regard them as objects, like read or unread. The item itself gives me joy. Even in KonMari it says that it doesn't matter how many you keep as long as you keep the right ones. But at the same time, I feel like I have still got so many things. I mean, not as many as I used to. So I feel like I feel proud of myself. I know I'm not showing anything interesting. I've just been talking and talking. I hope you guys did just go away. But what was I saying? At the same time, seems more than I will ever get to reading, for example, or utilizing my life. I just want a reset. I just want my life to be easier. I thought I had this epiphany and this was gonna be easy, but it's not. Okay, so should I say goodbye to you now? Because I don't know if there'll be... If the video is longer, then of course there's more footage, but I'm just not sure. Suppose I have to do an after anyway, even if I'm keeping all of them. And then I'll just wrap it up. So I'll see you in a second, I suppose.